the chocolates.
Wait, there's a podcast?
Yes. Really?
Scouts, welcome back to another episode of the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Lee.
I'm Skint.
And I'm Gertie.
And that is Jana over there.
Hello.
Hello, Jana. And obviously we do have to check that you still have baby 1 and baby 2, which are now probably nearing like young adults, really. We've been doing that for so long.
Okay, so my son's 6 months. So not quite. But my daughter is, she's coming up to teenage age quickly.
And currently taking an interest in
Dead animals, dead bugs. Ooh. Yeah, dead beetles. I shouldn't say animals, dead beetles.
Yeah, because a dead bug is actually a thing in the gym,
It's an
isn't it?
exercise.
Yeah, it's an exercise, little toe dip. So she's had a dead beetle that she's kept since Saturday, and today is Monday.
It's with the hope of reviving it, though.
Yeah, she's looking after him, waiting for him to get better. She's completely figured out though that, so she's named him Alexander. I don't know why. And she keeps saying, I think Alexander will feel better if he has a chocolate chip. And then she'll offer the chocolate chip and she'll go, he said I could have it. So I think she's really kind of scoped out the system.
What you need to understand about children is they're the master manipulators.
100%. And it's so cute. So you can't say no when she's like, it'll make him feel better. No?
You can say no.
I say no to a lot, but when it's a single chocolate chip that she's offering to a dead beetle, I don't really.
And Daddy has a couple of them as well.
Dead beetles?
Yeah. to eat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. Skin, we had your baby shower yesterday too, so baby Maeve is on the way. Hopefully
close.
not big on her dead beetles yet.
No, not yet.
I'll have advice
Hopefully
for
I'll
you
skip
if she
that
gets
period,
into
but
that. I still don't know what to do, but I'm sure I will by that point.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to say no to the little chocolate chip manipulation thing. I'm nervous about that.
You say no to chocolate chips all the time though, with your veganism.
Yeah, they've got vegan chocolate now.
In chips?
Chip form?
Yeah, I think so. I sure.
When was the last time you had a chocolate chip biscuit?
I have no idea.
That's really awful. Okay. That's enough to turn me
Sorry.
Debbie down on their skin. Thanks, mate.
Okay. I had a story that I was keen to get your thoughts on because, well, it's sort of embarrassing. I would say it's right in the realm of just the deck chair moment again for me, just folding under pressure. Led, unfortunately, by our good friend Mikus, who is actually not in the room today, but he has kind of led me astray here, I think, with going in with a very confident plan for how we could hack the system to the game heads or tails. You know, they use it at we were at a golf day on the weekend, they're trying to win raffle prizes.
Yeah.
So the old classic, you toss a coin.
Do it at trivia nights.
Yeah, because there's such a big group of people, you either choose your head or your tail. And it's like, what's everyone going? And then you've got to make a decision, right?
Yes.
Migus and I are sitting next to each other. He goes to me, okay, you go heads and I'll go tails. That way we can never lose. And I was like, brilliant. Yep, that's good. So, right, I'm heads.
Yeah.
What do you think Migus is?
Heads.
No, he did get it right.
Okay,
He got
right.
tails. He got tails first, right? So we're thinking this is the greatest plan ever. No one can beat us. We're getting the Oakley sunglasses, the putter, right? Except for the first coin landed on heads. I'm in. I look at Mikus. I'm like, well, you're out. But you're out.
Yeah.
So that system.
Zero forethought.
Yeah, that system lasted one round.
One round. Yeah.
Did you also not think that literally every table that's ever done that in pub trivia history does exactly the same thing? So if there's 8 on the table, 4 will go heads, 4 will go tails?
Half. You split it.
I did not know that.
Oh.
Is that really? That's a pretty common strategy.
I would say it's nearly the most common strategy in the world.
Okay. That's a shame. See,
Glad you tried it though. Now you know.
And it dawned on us, I think both of the looks on our faces would have been so hilarious to everyone else thinking that I don't know if you've ever come up with something that you're just like, this is a foolproof plan. And then the plan just gets foiled 25 seconds later. And we just looked at each other like, that didn't work at all.
Glad you tried it.
And we won 0 prizes. And I can't stress how many people won prizes. I reckon there were 50 people in the room, 44 won prizes. Migus and I, zilch.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's just bad. That is bad luck.
Well, yeah, exactly. No. Did you say bad management, Jans? I think that's a segment that Gertie wants to do. Is that bad luck?
Bad luck or bad management.
Oh, I like that. Sign me up.
That was just luck.
All right. I've got a couple of listen to the chocks for you.
I don't know where you're going, and I don't
to the Chocs. Jana's still pumped every time she gets to hear a jingle once a month.
I love them.
Yeah.
So good.
There's a new one tonight too, actually. Just as a
Yay.
bit of a forward sell. It's not a great selling point.
Is that just so I can mentally prepare?
So you can know when to
Watch
take
everyone click off our
Got it.
episode now.
just the retention rate gets a real hit there. Listen to the Chocs. It's where we get emails or voice notes left on the Choc line that's at wegotthechocolates.com.au. You can do it. First email comes in from Finn and it's directed to you, Goaty. Finn Wright, actually. And he used to use the pickup line where he would go out to pubs. This is not his email, but I've just heard this as a rumor. He would go out to pubs and walk up to whoever he was pursuing and say, "Hey, I'm Mr. Right." Would that work, do you think?
I would, unless she was really attractive, I'd
But then once he said, like, I'm Mr. Right, Finn Right,
Do you reckon
surely
a
that's
pickup-
hilarious.
Well, do you reckon a pickup lines ever worked if you weren't a decent looking bloke? Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah.
Never.
Really?
Yeah, I'd agree.
No. When is have you ever tried a pickup line?
No,
a go?
I tried for 18 months to sweet talk Eloise, and it was definitely not just one line.
All you had to
Yeah.
do was that boyfriend material thing. So you
Okay.
knew you were fine.
Have you, Gibbs? You've ever
I've
used
tried plenty, yeah. And I can testify to the fact they don't work. But that could have also been
Personally,
just me.
I can attest they do not work.
Okay, nice.
In my experience.
In
I
your-
don't know.
Finn's email had nothing to do with that. It said, Goaty, I'm trying to do what you asked and rate a 5-star podcast 1 star, which is a common thing that everyone tries to do to us for some reason. Obviously, it's a really good podcast, 5 stars, but 1 star.
Yep.
But where the fuck do I rate you? Love the podcast. Jana makes it even better. So much more of her and bring back the Albert skin.
Bring back the Albert.
Yeah, actually, I'd like it back too, actually.
No. Why do you care?
What are the odds?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why do I care? I think you are happy with the Albert.
Oh, get Nick. That was a terrible time in my life.
I was not happy when I saw it the next morning, that's for sure.
I wasn't happy when I saw a needle go through the end of his old fella. I'll be honest with you.
No, I don't think anyone was happy about that. Jana wasn't even happy when she said, I could never forget just that period of 12 weeks of our life. Jana, you were on a couple of times in the lead up, I think.
Yeah,
going
I think I was on like 3 times from when it the idea came into existence to when it happened. And I've never felt more tense in 12 weeks where I've just been like, this can't actually be happening. Like this is a joke. This is not I even remember saying to you, like, you could lie, you could just not follow through and like
Oh, yeah, that's
lie
right.
to the listeners and be like, yeah, I did it, guys.
That's right.
Last Saturday. But no, you full commit.
We kept trying to offer you out. Anyway, thank you very much.
I don't know
for
where
that.
I don't know where he can rate me though.
He rates the podcast at Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Send me a Instagram DM, Finn.
What, you're going to give him instructions?
Yeah, and just give me a rating, and
a
I'll
rating.
To rate
a
Goaty
rating.
personally.
Oh, he wants to.
That's scary.
He wants me to rate him
Opening
personally.
yourself up
No.
to ratings.
I swear he's asking where he rates the podcast.
Oh.
Oh, I thought he
Didn't
was
he
asking
said-
where to rate.
He did say,
goats.
where the fuck do I rate you?
Well,
To Goaty, yeah.
But I thought he was speaking more specifically.
Oh,
like-
okay. Well, do
I'm
both
just
then,
saying.
Finn.
I'm just saying, goats. You're opening yourself up to a lot of ratings, and that's
fine.
Tricky territory.
I'm a tough guy.
I like it.
All right, here we go. This is a voice one from Hully.
G'day, Chocs. It's Hully from Canada. Just listening to, I think it was 257, and the funny story about booking a flight from Melbourne to Adelaide instead of Brisbane. A bit of a funny story. A couple of years ago, wife and kids and I were heading down to Australia to see family. It was Christmas Eve. I read on the ticket that the flight left at 2000 hours. For some stupid reason, I thought that was 10 p.m. So, of course, we missed the flight. Why do they do that? Why do they put a 24-hour clock when no one ever uses them? Anyway, love the show, Chocs. Love yous.
And I had to siphon through thousands of those types of emails, as you'd imagine, and voice messages saying, like, guys, flying's really hard and this is a horror story I've had. And we always book the wrong city accidentally, like those type of ones. But Hully was just the one that I chose.
Yeah.
Yeah, happens to the best of them.
There.
What do you mean? Who uses 24-hour clocks?
Lots of people, I reckon.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are used a
I think
lot,
they're
but not in
used
general.
intentionally so that it makes
Yeah.
less mistakes.
Yeah,
because
correct.
if it says 8 p.m.
Or if it just says
Or-
like 8.
8.
Do you rock up at 8 in
what?
the morning or 8 p.m? Whereas
Sorry,
like
Holly.
20s.
Like,
yeah.
Don't agree.
Yeah, I think I
Sorry, you
agree.
missed your
Yeah,
flight.
I-
That sucks. But like,
Wow.
Yeah, lucky he wasn't in a hurry or anything.
I'm agreeing.
you were just waiting.
Yeah, nice.
You decided on that joke
A long time
a
ago.
long time ago. and
I
you've
stopped
been
listening
waiting.
half after his name.
I thought you were going to go like something around the bottom of a boat or something, but I couldn't remember what the hull is. Is it like hull?
I'm
Is
not
that the
sure.
side of the boat?
Yeah.
Or port and starboard.
Anyone know?
Anyway, it may be the who knows?
I don't know.
But that was Hully. I like that.
Very good. Yarns, episode 183, I think it was. We spoke to you about Icks.
Oh,
red
yeah.
flags
Yep.
and Icks and things
Yep.
of that nature. And I remember being feeling pretty personally attacked. 'Cause I think you,
Was it the wearing a shirt with no pants?
yeah, wearing a shirt with no pants. That really got me. And I've been self-conscious of it ever since.
But have you changed your ways, or do you still just commit
Nah.
to the Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, I was here for this actually. He walks around bare ass. That's right. Yeah.
Skin or Winnie the Pooh?
Skin.
I tried to change my ways, but it still
doesn't work for you.
happens every now and then. I find myself getting dressed, and like the other week, I got dressed, decided I didn't like my pants, so I had to change my pants. But I
Okay,
liked my
that's
shirt.
different. I'm talking. That's
But then
different.
I'm self-conscious
talking
about it. I'm like, I'd pull my pants down, and then I'm standing there. I'm like, God, I hope Eloise doesn't walk in. And it's like,
Have you caught a glimpse of yourself in the
I
mirror?
hope she does.
yeah, that does look stupid.
You look stupid, right? You look ridiculous.
Yeah, I look like an idiot.
But yeah,
every
that's
time.
different. It's when you first get dressed. If you're changing your pants, that's whatever. But like if you're first getting dressed and you go, what shirt am I going to wear today while you're standing there in your undies? It's like,
Okay.
Well, you're not wearing undies.
You don't have to wear
Oh.
undies, surely.
Yeah, I wear undies. Why would you need to know that?
Not that it's
I
any
don't
of
wanna
your
know.
business, but yes.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Okay. Anyways, point being, so since then, a lot of obviously people talked about Icks a lot. I think
Sure.
a lot of women posted their Icks online.
Yeah,
and
it
then,
went big.
Yeah, and then this guy, I assume you've seen, has started sort of just taking the piss out of the whole thing and compiling this stupidly long list of all the things you're not allowed to do
Oh no.
if you want to avoid giving women the ick, I suppose.
Okay.
And it's up
Actually,
to.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I
So-
haven't.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
he'll
In
just
his
like
notes app, isn't
yeah,
it?
exactly. So it'll just be like a screen recording. He's watching a video of a women saying something that gives them the ick, and then he just flicks over to his notes
just
app,
adds
scrolls
it to his
past
note.
hundreds of things.
794. Yeah.
So I think
Okay.
last I checked, he's up to like 788
Oh,
things. and
okay.
Some of them are ludicrous. So
Yeah.
in my opinion, so I just wanted to run a couple of past you.
Please.
When they taste test ice cream and then don't know what to do with the little tiny spoon that they give you.
See, you know how you were feeling personally attacked? I had that situation happen to me when I went for dinner with Rochelle 2 weeks ago, and she was like, "Oh, you should try that flavor before you just commit to it." I was like, "No, it'll be
almost
fine."
don't want to try.
Yeah. And then she was like, "No, try it." I was like, She gave me the little sample spoon, and I'm like, "Hey,
Yeah.
where do you want this?" Like, just it feels gross. So I can understand that being.
You know what's my favorite thing about these lists is that you learn icks that you didn't realize you had. Yeah. Like, listen to that, you're like, yeah, that actually is a bit off-putting. Give me another.
Okay. Chasing ping pong balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think- I reckon
think
Jana
we
brought
said
that up
Yeah.
last
week. really?
Yeah. we said
Chasing
that.
a ball, not being able to pick it up.
Yeah.
My friend and I the other day, we were at the beach and we actually thought of a new one. You know how people try and stay? I can't do this segment without laughing.
This is going to be me again, isn't it?
Can't wait.
People trying to like exit the water, get back on the beach, but they try and stay under the water as long as they can. And then in the end, they're like
Sort
still
of swimming, but not
sort
really
of swimming,
swimming.
but it's like ankle deep water. Definitely an ick.
Fair.
Okay.
Yep.
Another.
Okay. Walking back after your turn in 10-pin bowling.
What else are you meant to do?
That's the thing is like,
Fucking hell, you women. Honest to God. You can't do anything else, man. Jesus Christ.
I think
Sorry,
it's
got the
There's
long
no
list.
other option.
but surely it has more to do with how you've gone.
I think it's the way you walk back.
Yeah. And it's a weird thing.
Because
It's
everyone's
also
looking
the
at you.
bowling shoes. I don't know. It's kind of
True.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good one. I mean, I don't know that I agree with it because you do have to just.
I don't
walk
go.
back.
When's the last time you went 10-pin bowling, Jana?
Actually, recently, it's
Okay.
very fun.
That backfired.
Before then, no. Before then, like 10 years, but
Yeah.
I went recently and it was great.
Yeah, I would like
Highly
to.
recommend.
That's my New Year's resolution to do more 10-pin bowling.
Okay.
I somehow did it for a term at school. It was like the school sport
What
that I
school did
selected
you
one
go to?
term.
Okay,
at
well,
Redlands College.
no wonder
I
it took
don't
you
know
so
why.
long to win Eloise over. You were 10 pin bowlers. She kept watching you walk back.
Check out this turkey, Eloise.
You've just not going one pin, mate. Stop strutting.
Okay, when they're riding a roller coaster and the worker comes around and tightens their little seatbelt.
That happened in the helicopter down when we watched the supercars. And it felt very weird.
Yeah.
I'm like almost in my mid-30s.
Yeah.
It feels
Oh, can we throw like a way to putting a napkin on your lap as well? Same sort of scenario.
tucking it into your
Yeah,
shirt.
I'm good. That's fine. I can do it. Like I'm a grown up. Like, it's all good.
I
know what I
think the issue with that.
Yeah.
I think the issue with the seatbelt is it feels like super condescending, and I don't know why, but it's just the worker doing his job. But you just feel like he's like, there, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like,
So you're strapping a child into their
it's like a car seat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me, mate. You might not understand.
No. I get it.
No,
Like,
seatbelt. Yeah, we want them.
no, we know, mate.
Okay.
When he dips his toe in the water to test the temperature before diving in.
See, I would do that, and I know I look like an idiot.
Nah, but you just got to do it with some force. So you don't like sort of dip and sort of go like,
segment we've ever
like
done.
sweep your foot in with some vigor.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So
Just
really
do
give it a.
hand.
No, that's worse. You have to bend
it's
over
not.
and do that.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
There's something about the leg extension as you like
Nah.
when you dip your
do
foot.
it.
it's-
Send my little pistol squat, sweep your foot in with some vigor. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to own this
Pistol
water.
squat.
I'm worried that if I use my hand, I look like when Simba tried to talk to Mufasa when he was in the water in the Lion King. That's my concern. But I also, the toe thing I get.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, and then walking barefoot on like rocks or pebbles at the beach, and
Yeah.
you know when you just kind of it hurts, it
hurts.
sucks, and you just kind of like awkwardly like shivering around. I don't know how to describe
It's
it.
It
gross.
reminds me of another one is when you're at the beach and the sand's too hot. I would look like a genuine Geeman.
Yeah.
Just trying to get like my Birks or Crocs back under my feet somehow.
Skin's probably got socks on under them, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
The one the lifeguard's pole is like
Get to the
throwing.
nearest water, swim out, look like an idiot again.
We've got a new 30-second segment. I might even go a little bit longer than 30 seconds, might it? Who cares? Doesn't matter. But anyway, we're looking
Certainly now that you've done that intro, it'll probably go longer than 30
Yeah,
seconds.
and obviously with that grand intro, we're going to looking for a grand sponsor for this segment as well. So this is called Whine of the Week.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Excellent.
So in an ideal world, we're sucking down a little savvy bee or a cheeky Riesling or a deep Shiraz, something like that. Anyway.
You've gone the full gamut there, really, haven't you?
The full gamay, you may say. Gamay, I start with my wine of the week, actually. No, I've cracked the shits with a lot of people this week around their car parking ability. Not because they can't park, but the selfishness of people parking in public places. So there's two examples. At my son's school pickup, there's a spot for 3 cars where you can park at the front. It's usually open, which is good. 2 occasions in this last week, one person has parked like in 1.5 parks, so you can only
Why?
because he's a selfish prick, Jana. So that's my first one of the week. And it also happened at Skin's lovely baby shower. Oh,
I was meant to play that at the start.
beautiful. Bit more. Thank you. Excellent. And it happened at New Farm Park when we had the baby shower yesterday.
Yep.
Same scenario. And New Farm Park's really, really busy, right?
Yeah, terrible place to park in their defence.
Yeah, it is. But also, like,
Great place to ferry in their attack. What's the
You had
opposite
a
of
nap.
defence? I
You had
ferry.
a
Yeah.
nap,
And I fell asleep.
It's not.
afternoon naps. Anyway.
Missed my station.
Fuck me. Really? Wine of the week, you're an idiot. But again, same sort of thing. People like taking up 2 car parks for the sake of them being not hopeless at parking. I reckon selfish. There's my wine of the
It's
week.
just selfishness. isn't it?
Selfish. I don't like selfishness.
Yeah,
I like that. So what you're hoping, obviously, that someone is listening and going, oh, I wonder what Cody's
You know what?
upset about.
Just
I
gonna
should
sneak
not
up on the.
park in 1.5 car
I'm going to
parks.
sneak up on the corner a little bit more so someone else can get in. Because, I'm making my day slightly harder by being a bit further away. But you know what? Someone else can park there and pick up their child at school.
But Goats, I think we've spoken about this before, but it's the same as like when you're trying to get your kid in or out of a car seat and there's multiple vacant spots and someone's like, I want to park
indicator
there.
on us.
I want to park next to you. And it's always when your 3-year-old's like, I'll put my shoes on. You're like, no, just get out of the car.
Dad, I dropped my toy out the car. Oh, did you? Excellent. Yeah.
It's in the middle of the car under it? Excellent.
Wonderful. I'll leave all the doors open so this prick can't get in. There's my wine of the week, Gibbs.
Okay.
Love it.
Well done.
Yeah. Pour me another shardy, will you? Quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
Let me
I
get
finished
that
mine.
for you. You've already finished that. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm not driving tonight.
Have this one.
A bit more.
Wow, that's
tiny bit
very
more.
similar to the first one.
Excellent. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I think they were similar pours.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that's fine. Well done. I like that. Wine of the week. It's good.
That's a great sound effect.
Yeah, I was going to say it sounded like something else at the start, to be honest. Like,
Someone doing a Leslie.
yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely a wine pour. Also, not sure if you knew, I think we've just talked about this before, but the word, it says, well, I've titled this segment, Don't Say the C Word.
Okay.
And if you're listening, you're like, what is the C word?
These guys don't say the C word.
So we never do.
That's why the segment's called Don't Say.
Yeah.
That one time I accidentally dropped it in a couple of weeks ago. That was an accident.
That was an accident. You didn't think we were recording them.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, no, this C word is different.
If you call them a c***, they're most likely going to befriend you and you're going to be sound as fuck. But if you call them a champ, they're going to want to punch you in the face. Australians, explain it to me in the comments because I found it out, but I didn't actually get the real reason why. And it's very interesting.
Champ.
Yeah, champ. We've talked about it before, I think, and the fact that it's very like frowned upon in Australia, isn't it? But is it frowned upon to the point where you're that angry about it? Like I thought it was more frowned upon, like you sound like a bit of a goober if you say it. Like if you call someone champ, it's a bit
I call my brother champ, but I also call him like a bunch of other stuff. Champ, tough guy.
Yeah. So that is quite.
That's more condescending than tough guy.
But you're calling them that because it's condescending.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very intentionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the reason. Like, if he wants an explanation from Australians, like, it's surely that's the explanation.
I think if
is
someone
it's in
just
the
called you
same-
champ in like a, I don't know, friendly passing way, you'd be like, that's a weird thing to call me, but okay. But if someone's purposely being condescending with it, you're like,
Yeah.
why is that so hurtful?
Like, righto, champ.
Righto, champ.
Yeah.
I know there is
buddy.
someone listening that I live with in England named Sean at the moment. And I went in to pick up cricket gear when I lived over there in like 2012. And the guy kept calling me boss. And I genuinely, he'd be like, yeah, I think that one looks pretty good for you, boss. And I genuinely thought he was taking the piss out of me. Like, I had to
But
be
he's
like,
a great guy.
But he's probably a legend. Like we've got Dave the Brit over here and he says boss never to us. I don't
Even though
think
technically you are actually his boss.
but I don't think he is as English anymore. He's been here for a while. But yeah, that guy was probably a legend of a fella and he kept calling me boss. And every time I was like, mate, come on.
Yeah. So, to be fair, you weren't going to punch him though.
No, not at all. That's kind of what I mean. I feel like I'm not
I don't know that Lee's really the punching type.
I'm more of the punching bag type, unfortunately. But no, that sound grab that we've played, the TikTok fella there, he's obviously come across some very like passionate believers around it, which would not be me. I'd sort
Not
of be
that
like,
I've come across.
No.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think anyone feels that. I know it's like
Don't feel that
condescending and you're
passionate
kind of
about
taking the piss out of someone, but I'm not getting.
You just got to have a few other ones up your sleeve so if someone calls you champ.
Well, I was going to
Okay,
ask you that,
princess.
Jan. Yeah,
like,
so
you know, like just
hero.
hero, tough guy or big guy.
I reckon big fella.
Yeah. Easy, big fella.
He's a big guy.
That's a sure way to not calm someone down.
Sweetheart works like a champ.
Really?
Wow.
Works
See
like
what I did there?
Yeah. Oh, see, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Any that upset your skin, or are you fine with being called anything?
No, I wouldn't say I'm fine. I really hate being called champ for some reason, but yeah, I'm certainly never
Are you
going to
swinging
throw
a
a punch. No,
punch? Yeah.
never going
Okay.
to throw a punch, but that's just because I don't have it in me. But yeah, I don't know.
What's your equivalent of throwing a punch?
Well, I got called champ when I was running water for the AFL team, the seniors. I was out there doing them a favour, and one of them said thanks, champ, and it was just like,
And he quit. He stopped on the spot. He stopped running water.
I stopped, and I was like, what did I do to you? Like, why
but mate, this
why
is
would you
throw the
talk to me
waters
like
down.
that? Like, and I was just hurt, and then went off and felt sorry about myself, and that was my reaction. So.
I'll tell you who did take a punch yesterday. Now, this is not the most evergreen content we've ever done, But it is my segue to Australia versus India in the cricket test match series at the moment, which we thought was going to be a nice competitive series, because usually teams come to Australia and Australia smokes them, basically, like with the exception of a few times, obviously. But yeah, a lot of the time they win. It's quite one-sided. We thought that probably yesterday, I've had some rough days of cricket, a fair few this year actually in the field, but yesterday for Australia, I think, and I'm going to refer to this, it was day 3 of the first test of whatever we're in, 2024-25. If you're listening in the future, just listen to this day if you know anything about cricket. After being bowled out for 104 in the first innings, Australia then watched India amass a total of 6 declared for 487. Right. Before the end of the day, Australia then had to bat, where they lost 3 wickets for 12 runs, including the wickets of new debutant Nathan McSweeney, Marnus Labuschagne, and then Pat Cummins, who was not watchman. So it's probably one of the stinkier days you could possibly have in cricket. But we've sort of been there. Goaty, you played a lot of cricket. One game for Queensland, obviously, as we do know. And I thought I'd put you in the position, or ask you to pretend that you were sort of in the Australian change room at the end of the day's play yesterday, and how you would address the team as skipper. Here's how that went.
All right, everyone, let's gather around. Bring it on in. Not a whole heap for me today, guys. So we'll start with the positives. All right, thank you for that. But we'll firstly go to the extras. 55 extras today, boys. I mean, I haven't seen that many extras since Gladiator 2 stopped fielding a few months ago. But no, seriously, I guess apart from our bowling, our batting, fielding, catching, and our overall energy, I thought that was pretty much our day. And let's get a good night's sleep, and let's chase those 680 down tomorrow. Good luck.
So yeah, did you feel motivated there, Jans, if you were in the dressing room?
I don't know that I've ever felt motivated by Goaty, but that's pretty rough. It was a pretty rough game.
Are you watching much cricket at the moment?
Over Matt's shoulder sometimes. I watched yesterday, but yeah, not a whole lot.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's also been pretty tough to watch so far.
It has, but like Jasper Brummer is fucking unbelievable at bowling. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. That's my cricket analysis for the week.
I saw a really funny thing. It was, hey Siri, play Jasper Bumrah, and then Siri replies, it's impossible.
Yeah. Just like keeps hitting people on the pads in front of the stumps.
Yeah.
Can you tell Siri to shut the fuck up?
She's trying to play Jasper Brumrah.
It's literally impossible. So I feel that's, it's pretty hard to face him. He looks very good at cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
You would hope.
Yeah. Well,
right? At that level?
Yeah, and also he's a number 1 bowler in the world, so I guess that kind of checks out.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But you would hope some of the top batsmen in the world would be able to play him.
I think he's different, man, hey. I think he's like better than anything we've seen in the last 15 years.
I think there needs to be another league for him to play in.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's too good for like international cricket.
So what are you suggesting? Name a quick better than him in the last 15 years.
No.
Ness? Quick?
Quick?
You already did.
Quick in audiobooks? Nah, I reckon he's the best quick in the last like 15 years. There you go.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm not disagreeing. Just like 500 is a lot to be losing by.
No, we're only losing by 200 and something here, mate. Just relax.
Okay. Yeah, but we haven't lost at the time of recording.
No, Alex Carey's certainly not out, so.
Oh,
that's true. We'll probably win.
Yeah.
It's not quite true, I don't think. But yeah, no, it was rough, but we've had some tough days. You bounce back, don't you? Sometimes it's just not your...
Well, remember, he fucking fell over in the middle of the pitch last week and got ran out, so that's a pretty bad day.
That was a bad day.
And I have bounced back spectacular with a massive 38 the next week.
You bounce back off your ass to stand up.
You haven't seen anyone jump up that fast in ages.
It's a fucking trampoline.
All right, we are finishing with a game. The game is Real or Fake News, which we have played previously not in the game slot, but now that it is in the game slot, I have made a jingle. These headlines are quite peculiar, but let me just read a couple more. Some you may remember, and some are just subpar. Try and work out what these are.
I thought you were going to go, and some have gone too far.
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
Just re-record
I'm
it.
happy to re-record it.
I mean, you can never have too much scar by Missy Higgins.
No,
never.
You can't. Also, did you see, interestingly, that Missy Higgins, I think she played at Day on the Green in like at Sirame Winery in Mount Cotton on Saturday.
Tell you what, that'd be a wonderful sponsor for Wine of the Week. Sirame. Holy Moses. I actually love Sirame. You know what? And the car parking at Sirame is absolutely fantastic.
And we Sirame be happy to jump on board. That's what I'm saying. Anyway.
Say Sirame one more time.
They don't
No,
pay
but
us
see,
yet.
what you don't understand is he used Sirame in a pun then. So.
I think she understands.
I think I got it, but thank you so much for explaining it to
Nah,
me.
I just want to get Sirame in there one more time. All right, Sirame, we start this game quickly.
Was that a pun too?
I just really love them.
And that's what's known in the industry.
And they're sparkling red.
I think that's about $25,000 worth of value you've just given them in the last two. So anyway, hopefully that works. But yeah, Missy Higgins, she said she made a TikTok saying that she can't remember the words to her song that she wrote Special To.
What?
And I can remember them quite well. So if she ever needs me, I guess.
And that's a beautiful song.
It is
too.
one of the great songs.
Wait, how does she perform live if she doesn't remember the lyrics?
Oh, so she goes and checks it on Wikipedia.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably has
Or
a
just
phone
the
next to
crowd.
us.
The crowd sings it back to her and she just goes, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to listen to that song on the drive home, I think.
It is genuinely like makes me feel
It's a
better,
tearjerker.
that song, yeah. Like it's a tearjerker, but somehow I feel more reinvigorated by listening to
Makes
it.
me want to
Like a
drive
cathartic
90.
cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90k an hour to get home and hug your wife.
Anyway, real or fake news. Our contestants, which are Jana, Skin and Goaty, are trying to separate fact from fiction. And some of the headlines that you are about to hear are real. They've actually been in news articles, as I alluded to in the Missy Higgins song. And then others are made up and written by one of the greatest authors of the modern era.
Is it ChatGPT?
And that's me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Drew Peacock.
close.
No, not him. All right, are you ready?
Yep.
And you do have your whiteboards out, which is great because you're just going to write down either true or false, I assume. But
real
it
or
means
fake?
that real or fake, yeah.
What do
Good
you want?
idea.
Which
No,
one?
go real or fake.
I don't want to do it wrong.
No, real or fake. I like that.
Great.
And that way you can't influence each other, but you can still talk about it. Here we go. Your first one. Grand theft auto. Elderly woman and her accomplice make low-speed getaway on stolen mobility scooter.
I find that hard to believe.
But is it?
But is it okay?
Can you comment on my handwriting there, please?
You've gone cursive.
Yeah.
I'm trying
No,
to.
I'm not swearing at you, mate.
No, not the C word. That's so Goaty is the only one to reveal thus far.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on.
Skinny, you're revealing.
I'll reveal.
Okay. I have two reels and a fake. The two reels are from Jana and Goaty. Skin has gone fake, and he unfortunately is incorrect. That was indeed a real headline. Okay.
That makes no sense. I would have found like grandmothers committing a crime and trying to get away quickly more believable. Why would they try and get away in their slow little scooters?
It's more of an ability thing, mate. I just don't think they can move.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
scooters.
then
Wow.
They might have
stop
stolen it.
committing crimes.
Yeah.
It sounds like you hate old women. That's what it
Do you
sounds like.
hate old people?
Do you
Yeah.
hate old people that do crime, Skin?
Wow. The more you know,
Are
everyone, the
you,
more
are
you
you
know.
saying mobility scooters are a privilege that not other people have?
No, I think crime is.
Oh, you hate all criminals, not
Yeah,
just
right.
okay. Yeah, I think that's fine then.
He doesn't
All right.
discriminate when it comes to crime.
That's good of you, actually, Skin.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
We should really start cracking down on those grand theft auto outbreaks. The Wizard of Snoz,
Okay.
man's largest nose found in Egypt.
Holy dooly. Oh, heavens. I don't know if
are we
you'd go the
thinking?
Can
country.
you read it
here.
again?
The Wizard of Snoz, man's largest nose found in Egypt.
There's no way.
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't have written fake quicker.
That is, I
sorry,
love that
I
you
wrote
asked real or
false. Yeah, I
fake and
know.
then you've written false. Yeah.
It's false.
It is indeed fake. Yes, the Wizard of Snoz. Well done. That's a point to everyone, which I think means Goaty and Jana on 2, Skin on 1. Yeah, no, definitely made up. I saw Wicked, the movie, on the weekend, actually.
How was it?
Very, very good.
With the chick from Frozen.
With the frozen chick.
Wait, what?
As in, she's thawed out now, but she wasn't frozen.
He put her in defrost.
What?
That's it. Adina?
Adina Menzel, yes.
Well, that's what John Travolta called Jim Minge or whatever. Like, you remember that awards ceremony?
Not really.
No.
Nope.
He got a name completely wrong.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
no,
rough.
that's a genuine.
that's a
and like,
genuine.
wasn't even within 2
Not even
weeks.
close.
He called it Idina Education, I think. Skin.
Nice.
It's a university term.
Yeah, he gets it because like the
It's
dean's
a
like the head of
department.
education.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go. Robber holds up bonds. It seems he may need a new elastic band.
Say again.
Robber holds up bonds. It seems he may need a new elastic band.
Is it a play on words or is it an actual pair
Yeah,
of
well, I think because bonds are underwear,
Yeah,
so like holding them up, but also holding up a store. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's
Like, you're good, but are you that good?
that's the question, isn't it? Jana's gone for another word that's not real or fake again. All right, Cody has released his answer. Oh, Skin, you ready?
Whenever you're fucking ready, Mitchell.
I'm sorry.
Here you go. I'll fix it for you. So it doesn't
Bang.
bother you. Oh, with my bad pen.
Okay.
I'm saying real.
Cody's gone fact. Skid and Jana have gone real. I wrote that.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's,
He's good. I told you he's good.
no, he's
Robert
not.
holds up bonds. It seems he made a new elastic band. That's exactly right. Okay. Now, what's that leave us at? I think Jana on 2,
Yeah.
Cody on 3, Skin on 2.
Yep.
Princess Diana was still alive hours before she died.
Okay. That's amazing.
Real from everyone. That is indeed real. That was in a UK
remember that.
newspaper.
Yeah, I remember reading that.
I remember.
Intelligent mob, the Brits, hey, babe.
Wow.
Oh, dearie me. Okay, so that was real. Here we go. What's that? That keeps Cody in front. Now, a sporting related one.
Oh, nice.
This one. This guy is the Rahul Deal. Side note, he doesn't eat much kale. I think that's linked to Kale Rahul.
Okay.
This guy is the Rahul Deal.
Okay. Thank you for explaining that. That's not suspicious at all.
Okay. I have 3 fakes, so maybe that one was slightly too obvious. But if any newspapers
What
out
gave
there
it away?
do want to use that headline,
You can't, no, seriously though. But you can't tell me that's not a better gear than the Diana gear before.
yeah, exactly. That's what I meant.
The Diana gear wasn't meant to be funny. They're just
Yeah,
idiots.
they were just dumb.
I wonder what they thought they were writing.
Yeah,
Clickbait.
That she
Early
survived
day
longer than
clickbait.
previously thought or something. I don't understand.
I don't know.
yeah. Who knows? Well, anyway, Cody, you have got the chocolates there. Very, very well done.
Well done.
That gives you another. That gives you another point on the Joe Daddy Award as well. The perfect podcaster. So you're doing well there.
Am I?
Yeah, and I think, I mean, you guys can give me one if you want. If any of those articles really, if any of those
know what,
headlines
mate?
really
That's
tickled your
good.
fancy.
Take mine. Oh dear.
You're in for an X.
Mm-hmm.
You're in for an X. Yeah. Someone will read it next. Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a good one. Nah, internet.
Well done.
Cody, you've got this, don't you?
I do. This is a tweet from Jen, and it's a photo of like a yogurt, and it's a yogurt with. It's quite strange. It's got names of the cows that have produced the yogurt on the side of the bottle. It's quite strange. And anyways, Jen tweets, all I've ever wanted from a yogurt is to know who the cows were. And then someone with lots of emojis and fucking weird things in their Twitter handle. Notice how they named all the cows in traditionally girl names. There was a deep connection between misogyny and consuming animals. Skin, you're obviously familiar with that. Obviously.
Couldn't agree more.
Connor has tweeted back, I feel like yogurt from a bull wouldn't taste quite right.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm also not a big yogurt eater.
Really?
Nah, I don't really get it. I don't find it overly. Can you get filling? Like, can you get filling? Not for yogurt, but can you get full from eating yogurt?
Yeah, I should.
In theory,
I
you
have it
should.
with muesli.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
But it's a good breakfast.
Put it in smoothies.
Yogurt.
Yeah, why not?
I always get
Not
bananas.
you, though.
No, I don't. I put coconut yogurt in smoothies.
Is
So
that
what's
silly?
the difference there? Which
How do they make coconut yogurt?
I don't know.
and what were the coconuts named? More importantly,
What were they named?
Okay.
Are they all female?
Are they misogynist by any chance?
Rightio, that's another We Got the Chocolates podcast complete, and we would love you to get in contact with us at We Got the Chocolates wherever you are on social media, or wegotthechocolates.com.au is where you can get in contact and leave a voice note or send a message or an email, or whatever you might like to do. And to get into homework, I think this is probably the greatest piece of homework ever written.
Yep, because it was written by Gody, not me. If you see us in Japan, where we will be soon, make sure you give us a wave.
Yeah,
Very tough homework. That's it.
yeah, just a wave. Because people wouldn't normally wave to us, so if you give us a wave, we'll know that you listen to the homework.
Great. I won't be there.
Yeah,
Could you imagine if we saw someone in Chocs merch in Japan?
What would you do?
Probably wave.
Probably like.
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
to be fair, we'd probably like avoid because we're all socially weird. So,
I think
Just
it's more
whisper
than
to
like-
each other?
yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
It's the fashion capital of the world, so they probably will be wearing Chocs merch. You know.
Tokyo's the fashion capital of the world.
Surely, people in Japan
One
love their
of.
fashion.
I would say
Why not?
Paris would be the fashion capital of the world.
I thought
okay,
Milan
yeah.
would be right up there.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
New York.
But those three, basically.
yeah.
Milan, Paris,
New York.
Tokyo, those three.
I'm just thinking where fashion weeks are, that's all.
Oh, really? Is there more than one fashion week?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a Milan thing.
No. Paris Fashion Week, London Fashion Week.
Australian fashion week?
Yeah.
I'd say probably Melbourne then, wouldn't it?
It's Melbourne, yeah. The Brisbane has like a fashion festival, I think. Anyway,
Yeah, right.
this is not targeted at your demographic.
Speak for yourself,
Well, we
Jans.
spoke about Missy Higgins before.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Somehow that makes perfect sense though in this context.
It all crosses over.
Yeah.
Perfect. Remember to get out and have a chinwag and a laugh with a few of your friends this week. If you're doing that, you're absolutely getting the chocolates. And we will speak to you again this time next week. And as always, good luck in the future. And that's done. Love you.
See you guys.